The 32nd annual Fortuna Redwood Auto Expo is coming up pretty quickly, July 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. It's going to be cars, cars, and more cars. Here from the hardworking committee that puts it all together is Kathy and Jessica. Hi, you guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I have a question for you. Before we get into the information for this year's show, can you tell us how the Auto Expo all started?
Well, there was a group of kids at the high school, and they wanted to put on a little car show. And they didn't know who to get a hold of that had, antique cars. Mm-hmm. So the former president, Frank Heiser, he gets a phone call and this wants to know, do you have anybody, friends that have old cars? So between him and Pauline Evans, they made phone calls and they came up with about 15 cars. And they took it down and they had their little car show. Mm-hmm. Well, it went over so well that a group of the adults that had brought the cars decided, hey, let's try this for real. And so the next thing you know, this thing has blown up.
and it's blown up to this place where you can actually give scholarships to high school students.
We do. We give scholarships. We give scholarships to at least 2 or 3 high school students every year. Mm-hmm. And they're in the automotive part of the high school. And then we've also given money to the wood crafts part of it, mm-hmm. and bought them some tools and such because they've helped us get the boards ready for the trophies. And so we've given money also to the school for them.
Besides it being a really fun time for Fortuna, the Auto Expo brings in a lot of much needed tourism dollars for the area, correct?
It does. And in Fortuna, we have a very short summer. And so there's a lot of things that are all crammed in one right after the other. So it really helps. It fills up all the hotels. There's never an empty hotel. And it's not just in Fortuna. We fill up Ferndale. They've had to go clear up to Eureka sometimes. Riadell and Scotia get help. The restaurants love us. And because it brings a lot of needed things for them. And then also we try to push that the nonprofits try to get in and do something because we do food booths and stuff. We really try to hedge off to the nonprofits for that.
Jessica, what can you tell us about this year's Auto Expo?
This year we have a judge car show, show and shine, artisans fair, the pit barbecue, and we'll have a live band. And we have the swap meet, the car corral, the poker run. We have an antique tractor and farm equipment show. And we have a drive-in movie.
Tell me about the drive-in movie.
The drive-in movie is going to be Grease, and it is the original.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be at Roner Park.
At Roner Park, yes.
Yeah, it's always fun because it's grassy and people can sit on the ground and such. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And tell us about the Friday night dance.
And we are bringing back our Friday night dance. We haven't had our dance in about 3 years. So it should be fun, and we have a DJ, and just get together and hang out.
Where can people go to get all of the schedule information?
You can go to our website, which is FortunaRedwoodAutoExpo.com. You can go to Maryland Strells to get a flyer, which is Strells Shoes, or you can go to Fortuna Wheel and Brake, and there's also flyers there as well.
Kathy and Jessica from the Fortuna Redwood Auto Expo Committee. I'm going to see you at this year's event.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
And we better see everybody else there too.